for Minnesota, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Drew Holiday out there with Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, Pierre, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. 2 of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
And here's Grant from the arc, on target from range.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Randall, right side. There's the steal. It's Avdia on the wing. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
DiVincenzo with the steal. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Grant outside. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Portland.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. You have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Randall, good.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Avdia. Now Holiday. DiVincenzo covering. Avdia left side. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Good.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Back to Holiday. On the wing, Grant. 9 points in his last outing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
High-effort plays tend to pay off for Grant on offense. He knows how to work his way to a shot.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for 3, and he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Now Kamara. And that misses. That would have put him up. Avdia against Edwards. Now here's Randall. To the inside. Left side, Edwards. There's the triple. Randall can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Holiday with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Back to Avdia. Over Edwards. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to DiVincenzo. Up top, Randall. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Portland trailing here. Outside Holiday. Again, the miss by Portland. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. Pass to Randall. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Holiday. He had 25 points in the win against Utah. Off the outside. Grant outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Grant's got 8.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. While we have a moment, some leaders from the real NBA. The real numbers show the league leaders in second chance points. Number 1, the Blazers.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. To the paint. Here's Kamara. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall from downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the basket by Holiday.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Avdia, good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Off the outside. Grant outside. Clinging with a screen. With the floater. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And it's Dosunmu in for DiVincenzo. Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reid passes to Gobert. Dosunmu on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Reid. 6 to shoot. Or something everybody likes about Nas Reed is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Nas, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Nas finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ingles, he's checked in for Gobert. Highland comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McDaniels.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Clingan with a screen. Three-pointer, Holiday. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Clingan, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Clingan. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now here's DeSumo. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Ingles. Puts up a 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Avdia. Outside Murray. Here's Clingan. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Sissoko. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Clingan is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Conley against Holiday. Left side Conley. Right side Highland. From deep. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Holiday. Back to Avdia. From behind the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Avdia showing you his catch-and-shoot skills.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. BA, back to you.
An elite defender. Allie, thank you.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Conley. No points so far. Another miss by Minnesota. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by DeSumo. Pass to Avdia. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Portland shooting their first foul shot of the game. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Then for Portland, Robert Williams comes in for Clingan. And Love is subbed in for Holiday. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside, Highland. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Murray. Trailblazers lead by 8. Here's Sissoko. 14 points for him last game against Utah. Murray, a screen on Conley. Love for three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. He takes it in. Fires the three. That shot, no good. Denny Avdia making it happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Love. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Outside Reed. Outside Conley. Randall outside. From outside the arc. Portland with a rebound. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shots good by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Reed, a screen on Henderson. Outside Reed. Launches a three. The rebound by Murray.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Henderson finds Love. On the wing, Murray. Here's Henderson. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Murray, no good.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
For three, Randall. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Highland against Henderson. Outside for Love. Let's go with a three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Conley passes to Reed. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Henderson. Here's Sissoko. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Conley. Back to Reed. Outside, Highland fires for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Highland's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Anthony Edwards just checked in for Highland. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. 4th, the Timberwolves.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Oh, from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Takes one from 10 feet. Randall can't hit. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Avdia. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant. Reed defending. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Dosunmu. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Grant outside for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Grant the screen. Love for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jaden McDaniels.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Randall with it. Give him 8. Randall a screen on Love. The 3, DiVincenzo connects from downtown.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Grant. Over Randall. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Love. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Klingon. Grant in the post. Checked by Randall. Clock at 6. Klingon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Drew Holiday's checked in for Portland.
And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Now here's DiVincenzo. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric. But beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, you just watch Anthony Edwards continue to progress. This guy gets better and better every year.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Back to Holiday. The 3-ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here is DiVincenzo. McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Reed for 3. Portland with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kamara down low. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Reed with the rebound.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Edwards finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reed. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Outside Kamara. Grant outside. Here's the 3. No good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. The triple hit for Edwards.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Trailblazers shooting 35% in the second so far. Portland moving it around. Pass to Avdia. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Avdia's got 13.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, right back at you, says Dante DiVincenzo. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Holiday passes to Grant. There's the 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Down low. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday against DiVincenzo. Grant left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed from the arc. And And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from three.
Avdia passes to Grant. Back to Avdia. Over Edwards. The offensive rebound. Here's Klingon. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here is DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Off the outside. Back to Holiday. Grant outside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Reed, a screen on Avdia. Edwards for three. It doesn't go for him. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Trailblazers. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the court. Force has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Chris Finch, and Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but it's been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Avdia. And it's Grant in at the three. Controls the rebound and the putback.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Portland's shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Klingon. On the wing, Holiday. DiVincenzo covering. Shot clock at 6. Klingon with the ball. He's against Gobert. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. On the wing, Holiday lets the three fly, drops in the three. And now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Grant with a steal. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside McDaniels. Randall outside. The three. No good that time.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Portland moving it around. Avdia against DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Back to Grant. DiVincenzo with a steal. The finish! And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Now, DiVincenzo, a guy who's absolutely going to sprint the floor if he sees an opportunity.
Outside Kamara. On the wing, Grant. McDaniels covering. Holiday from long range. Again, the miss by Portland. The Timberwolves trail. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Now here's Gobert. Shoots over Klingon. Gobert, too strong.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Avdia outside. Three-pointer, Holiday. Sends it home from three-point land. Holiday's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Now here's Holiday. Give him 8 points now. Grant outside. Six on the shot clock. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Kamara. Kamara's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Klingon. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Here's Edwards. For the lead. Getting a good look. Edwards.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Klingon, off the outside. Lets it fly. That one's wide left. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Edwards. The 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. keeping you up to date on the top rookies this season defensively. Here are the leaders among first-year players in blocks. Donovan Clingan, number 1.
Most rookies who block a lot of shots also have a hard time staying on the floor. He's been disciplined and he's been good.
Blazers trail by 7. Holiday passes to Grant. Holiday, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. Edwards for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Portland making a switch here. Love's checked in. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Grant in the post. Randall's there. Yep, that one's good. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you love to see the physical advantages being put to use by Jeremy Grant just so long on the interior.
Pass to Randall. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
There's a screen by Kamara. Holiday from long range. Counted from distance.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is half 5 overall.
Now here's Grant. He's got 25. Clingan with a screen. Another 3 for Portland.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Gobert with it. Picked up by Grant. Edwards against Love. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Grant outside. Good on the shot. Grant's got 30.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Clingan. Now here's Grant for the tie. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Gobert with a screen on Love. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Then for Portland, Williams is checked in for Clingan. Murray comes in for Grant. And it's Sissoko in for Kamara. Love passes to Holiday. Nails it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, if you know Drew Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
2 points. Out he goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Sissoko, following the score by Minnesota. Williams, a screen on Edwards. 5 to shoot, and Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Kicks it out to Anderson. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. The rebound by Sissoko.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Murray passes to Holiday. That one's good. This game is all even. Holiday's got 16 points.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Reed for three. And no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Murray for three. Pass to Sissoko. Portland moving it around. Love for three. Hits the trifecta. And now a three-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Here's Edwards. Reed for three. The rebound by Sissoko.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Williams up top. Pass to Love. On the wing, Holiday. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Timberwolves trail by three. Conley looking for an opening. Now here's Edwards. He's got 25. To win the drought. It's good. Edwards got 27.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Portland ahead. They're up by one. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Bones Highland. And it's Phillips in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Avdia. Picked by Murray. He shoots a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Here's Phillips. Outside Reed. Takes the three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Avdia outside. Over to the wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Dosunmu outside. Outside, Highland takes a three. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now to Sumu. Pass to Phillips. Randall outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Oh my, a powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, B.A.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time. Nails it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Avdia. They kick it out to Murray. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Edwards, he's checked in for Phillips. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right wing. Randall inside. Defended by Murray. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Highland.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Sissoko. Outside Love. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Highland. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Pass to Sissoko. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Love. Pass to Avdia. And it's in there.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Edwards looking for an opening. A little mid-range shot is up. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Klingon. Avdia passes to Sissoko. Love for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Highland against Love. Sissoko passes to Avdia. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Highland buries it from 3.
Highland understands he's got to keep knocking these down. Given his position, boy, got to make shots.
Here's Sissoko, guarded by Edwards. Sissoko with the bucket. Minnesota leading by 5. Edwards finds Highland. Edwards with it. Back to Highland. Randall, a screen on Love. And Minnesota again with a bucket. Blazers trail by 7. Off the outside. Pass to Love. Back to Avdia. And here's Murray. Portland moving it around. Here's Klingon. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Highland looking for an opening. For 3, Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 7 assists in the game.
Well, you see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
Now here's Love. Avdia from outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's intercepted. Pass to Sissoko. Inside. Murray passes to Avdia. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Love. Fires for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now Highland. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Love. Jacks up a 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Highland, the pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 36 points.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Love. Pass to Sissoko. To stop the run. And it's Murray with the 3.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Now Edwards.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's DiVincenzo in for Highland. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Love. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Edwards. Blazers trail by 12. Avdia outside. Holiday! Gobert pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, he can't jam it home!
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Holiday. Oh, it misses. Minnesota leading by 12. Edwards fires. Edwards punishing him from the corner.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now Avdia. 6 to shoot. He shoots. And yes, sir, hits the wide open J. The Timberwolves shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Edwards, the three ball is down.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Kamara. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And Minnesota with possession here.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Now here's Avdia. Bucket! Straight in!
What a confident shot by Denny Avdia. He is not afraid of physical contact, clearly.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Murray comes in for Kamara. Krejci's checked in for Sissoko. And it's Henderson in for Holiday. And the free throw, no good.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Now here's Conley. Isumu outside. Clock at 6. Here's Shannon, defended by Avdia. Oh, off target from downtown. And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. Using the glass to lay it in.
Defensive foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. One shot. Murray.
So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.